welcome. How are you doing today? I'm about to lose my fucking mind. I just spent 30 fucking minutes on hold with Verizon trying to pay some bills before my manager was like, yeah, just give it up, you know, because it was the end of the day. I just needed to call and pay these bills real quick and couldn't do it. They won't take the money. And the information they give you like on the bills themselves, that doesn't work, it doesn't apply. And the phone payment system where you just like punch in your information, that doesn't apply either, because these are business accounts. I'm not going by individual phone number, and there's 3 different accounts with multiple numbers on them. And I don't know what happened, but we got locked out of our Verizon online account where we log in, and there's only 2 of us that regularly have been using that business login for the past 4 years. It's me and my manager. We're the ones. And you know, because it's a business, all of these accounts and passwords and security questions, they're all documented and written down, right? We don't have the security questions and all the other special information for the account to begin with, because the woman who set it up made it all her own personal information and didn't write it down. So the security question is like, what street did you live on when your brother had his first date with his now ex-wife? I don't know that woman. So we don't have all of the info for that account. And she set it up. She didn't set it up. It's a business account. She didn't set it up in like the company name. She set it up with her own name. Trying to go in and change that and get her email address taken out of there was tricky. But I did it. And I did that like a year and a half ago. So everything's been going fine. You know, all I did was go in and update the email address tied to the account to be my department email address instead of the business email address for a woman who hasn't worked for the company in like 6 years, because her email address just doesn't exist anymore. So, I mean, things were going fine. And then this week, I tried to log in to pay these 3 invoices, and it said the password was incorrect. And you know, that happened a couple of times on the AT&T account where it wouldn't work, and I'd turn to my manager and be like, hey, did we update this? And she'll be like, oh yeah, I meant to tell you, but I wrote it down in the files. It's such and such. So for her to be like, no, I haven't messed with that account since you've been doing the bill pay, and I've been doing that for like 3 years. And I didn't change the fucking password. What is the point of that? So, you know, and I tried to like start over. Okay, let me make a new account, right? Because I don't know how to recover this motherfucker. Because even though like it goes to the correct email address now, it still wants the security questions. But yeah, the first time I called, because I guess that was my mistake, that I sat on hold for like 15 minutes and then hung up. But like, here's what happened. The first number I called, I sat on hold for a couple of minutes, maybe like 2 or 3. Someone answered. I said, hey, I've got these business accounts. For some reason I can't access or log in online. I just need to pay by phone real quick. And she said, okay, is it landline or mobile? And I said, they're mobile. And she says, all right, well, let me transfer you to mobile. Transfer me to the fucking billing department, you moron. Oh my God. So that's when I proceeded to just sit on hold, and the transfer never happened. So while I'm sitting there, I'm like Googling it on my computer, like different phone numbers, and I'm looking at the phone number that's on the bill, and so I'm like, okay, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna try this other phone number. Because the phone number I'd given was one my manager wrote down for me. The phone number on the bill is a different number than that. So I hung up and I called the number on the bill. And then I sat on hold for another 15 minutes. And I think it was because it had ran like after I was supposed to leave for the day. that she was like, are you still on hold? Hang it up. When are they due? Well, they're due on Monday, right? And she said, that's all right. I will call them first thing when I get in on Monday morning and see if I can get it paid. Like, you can go. So I really appreciate that. But like, fuck you, Verizon. Take my goddamn money. It's the company money. I can spend it. I'm allowed. It's my job to spend the company's money. Oh my God. What a joke. I mean, I've complained about Kansas Gas Service's online payment portal before. We're not gonna get started on that one again today. Yeah, so fuck Verizon. They can eat several buttholes and a toe. I want to thank you for listening. I feel like forgiveness is very important, so I want you to forgive yourself for the time that you've wasted watching this video. And have a good day. Go with AT&T.